Hi, I'm just me.
Hi, and I'm Ralgash.
And we are here with an actual movie review. I know, mind blown.
Dun 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 dun.
After receiving Pazuzu in our last Bandbox horror, we decided to watch The Exorcist. We did not watch the original Exorcist. We watched The Exorcist, the version you've never seen. Ooh. That was the re-release in 2000. That's the one that came out in theaters in 2000.
I actually found the movie kind of amusing, but I could see how it would scare a young person under 13. Like, I definitely wouldn't recommend it for someone under 13 because it would give them nightmares. But other than that, certain parts of it I just didn't find that frightening. The most scary thing really was her going down the stairs backwards.
And that was an add-on to the 2000s version that wasn't in the original. Okay, I told myself that I wasn't going to compare it to the original too much because that's not what we did. We didn't sit down and watch them both.
Yeah.
We just watched this, so we're going to review it as its own movie, as if it existed all by itself. But the only thing I am going to say is that we spend more time with the priest in the beginning. We spend more time with the doctors in the middle. Overall, it makes more sense than the original.
Yes.
Beyond that, this movie that we just watched scared the hell out of me.
I still say the scariest movie I've seen is Mirrors. This movie.
Just the entire idea that some unseen force could just waltz into your body and do whatever the hell it wanted with it to you, there's no way to defend against it. Like, there's nothing you could do. How is that not more people's worst fear? I don't understand. And as a movie itself, the effects were, obviously 70s special effects, which I didn't mind. I appreciate a good practical effect. The head spinning, it hasn't aged necessarily really well, but it hasn't aged badly. Like, it's still... If you let yourself be in the movie and not looking at the special effects, it still works.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what else to say.
Well, certain parts, like I said, were amusing, and some parts didn't make sense.
Which parts didn't make sense?
Well, like, why was the demon like haunting this priest? Right, like from the time that dig, and
See, I understand why the demon's haunting the priest. It's because he was the one that took it out of the ground. He was the first one to touch this amulet of the demon when it came out of the grounds. They don't go into great detail about said demon. I don't think they even connect the demon to the Ouija board. I think in the movie it seems to be two completely different things. I say this like you've seen the movie. Presume you've seen the movie. If not, there's this thing with the Ouija board. You should go see the movie. I don't know. I never know how much information to give on a review. I want to say more than just, I liked it. It was scary. But I don't want to, like the Ouija board thing. How in depth do I go there? How much do I tell you? I don't know. Comment below. Would you rather that we spoil the movie or just give our opinions? Because I don't want to spoil anything. But on the other hand, it's The Exorcist. You've probably seen it. Or at least know enough pop culture reference to be able to piece it together.
The death scenes were definitely interesting.
Very 70s horror movie.
Oh yeah.
I appreciate that sort of thing.
Especially the guy getting smashed on the pavement.
Yep. So.
It was a horror movie.
It was a good horror movie. It was an iconic horror movie.
It was amusing in different places.
I still have a lot of questions.
Okay.
Why was the demon there? Like, did it go through the Ouija board? Or was it connected to the pendant that was in the attic? Was there a pendant in the attic? There was something in the attic, but only in this version. And yeah. So that's the other thing. This version is different than the original, so if you've seen the original, we're going to ruin this version for you. As a movie, as a standalone movie, The Exorcist scares me.
That was funny. When she heard stuff moving around the attic, why didn't she go up into the attic and check it out?
I would have automatically presumed rodents without necessarily going upstairs to check it out. I'm not going to crawl around in some dusty old insulated attic when it just sounds like rats.
Yeah, wouldn't you want them gone?
Yeah, and she went and she told the servants that there were rats. That's how that happened. And then when she thought there were still rats, she did go up. And the flash of something that may or may not have been a demon in the attic happens, and then a jump scare, and then... It's a good movie. The soundtrack is a little annoying, though. It's one of those, because it's so old, or maybe that was just how it was supposed to be, you get really low tones and the people are talking, and then all of a sudden this crashing, loud, screaming noise will happen, and then it goes back to people talking. So don't watch it in a place where you need a constant volume. Like if somebody's sleeping, don't do it. You need to be in a place where you can where it can get loud.
I didn't find it that bad. So watch The Exorcist.
And then watch The Exorcist, the version you've never seen, because it has slightly more footage and it makes slightly more sense. But only slightly.
And then, of course, like this if you like this.
Comment.
Subscribe for new videos Mondays and Fridays.
And join us next time when we're actually doing this. I can't even pretend like I lost it or we're not going to do it. Like, I'm literally holding it. It will be the next episode. Promise. Not like this movie review that took us weeks and weeks and weeks to get to. This will be next. Subscribe. Hit the notification button. Bye! We're just not very good at reviewing things. I never feel like we've said enough or we've said too much or... I don't know. Possession's not one of your deepest fears, though. It's like people who aren't afraid of sharks are not afraid of Jaws. I'm sure if someone's never had a nightmare, Freddy Krueger is a completely foreign concept. Are there people who have never had nightmares? I don't know. That's probably not a thing.